in a car, we ride slow. We doing things that the girls don't do.
Danny Kane.
The boys stare, we smile back. All my girls in the rainbow Cadillac.
Bad boy.
Yeah. Shows up in
Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chi Chi, where you can find everything about beauty, hustle, and lifestyle. Alright you guys, so I know it's been a minute since I picked up the camera and recorded, okay? And I'm going to do a life update video. I'm going to link it maybe here or down below. But yeah, so this video is about literally how to start. This is a, what did I say this was? Oh, so this video is a frequently asked questions that I get about how to open up a beauty bar, and I'm addressing them, well, most of them in this video. Okay, so if you see me keep pulling down my thing, y'all, I bought one of these little suits that I be seeing the girls wearing, and it's cute, but the top is literally like a legging, so it like rolls up. And I got rolls. Like what? Alright, so I came up with, I know I be having my hand. I came up with 5, well not came up, but I have 5 questions that I was seeing the most frequent, and we're gonna get into it. So let's start with number 1. Where do I start? What is the first step? Okay, so when it comes to starting a business of any sort, the first step is creating a business plan. So you always want to create a business plan, just because this is going to let you know if it is profitable and if you should even start. So a lot of the times we start businesses, we get into them, and then we figure out, well, this is not really a lucrative business, and we don't waste this money with all these upfront costs. And we really gotta like take that L, which is cool because you learned lessons, but financially, once you have found something else that's more lucrative, then it's like you kind of get yourself in a pickle with the whole finances and trying to fund that new business. So just to put it on paper and to really see like how things may work, it is best to write a full business plan. Now your girl is creating a business plan workbook for the girls, so y'all can do it on your own. I was helping people, but it just became overwhelming to the point where it's like it was just too much. So what I've done is I am still working on a whole business plan workbook that you can work on, get all your logistics together and put it all together, so you will have your business plan. So that's the first step, is to write a business plan and see if it's lucrative. I'll link down below like some videos of me discussing how to write a business plan and like the things that you need. Of course, my workbook will help you do it through it, and will really like do like it's a step-by-step type of process. However, if you are one of those that can just watch the video and go for it, I'll link it down below. So the next question that I frequently get is, how much does it cost to start a beauty bar? Like, how much does it cost to open one? And I actually did a video on that, breaking down like how much it can cost. But you know, it really all breaks down to your area. Most commercial real estate that's like a nice decent size and it's also a storefront, you're gonna be paying about 3 grand to even like maybe 10 grand a month, depending on where you live at. However, if you want to know how I cut costs on rent and where I choose to place my beauty bars at so that rent is not so high, let me know. But yeah, it really depends on where you live at, where's your location, and that all determines how much your rent will be and how much is the startup cost going to be. Regardless, you're going to have to furnish it. Regardless, you're going to have to regardless, you're going to have to do supplies and things like that. little things that you probably don't think about, security, stuff like that. You're gonna have to do that, but a lot of that is easy. It's like the monthly payments that's going to like really dig in your pocket. So yeah, so it just depends. But again, watch the video. I'll tag that down below on how much it costs to fully fund a beauty bar. All right, so the third question that I get a lot, and I get this question a lot, like all the girls want to know this, and here we go. So it's do I need to be a licensed professional to start a beauty bar? And I really want to know the answer. Yeah, you do. You gotta have that license. Psych. Nah, you don't need to have a license to start a beauty bar. I believe that as well when I first started, that you needed to have a license to start a beauty bar, but you don't. Now it do depend on the services that you have in your beauty bar. Do they need to have a license? Yes. If the service that is being provided needs to be licensed by your state, then the person that's doing it needs to have a license. Now in Maryland, where I live, lashes are not regulated by the state board. However, nails are. Chemical stylists, like they do relaxers, colors, they are. But everybody else, they just need to have a certificate. So as long as they have been certified, then you know they're fine. Now I know in some areas, because I've trained some girls in Texas, they need to be licensed. They need to be licensed estheticians in order to do the lashes. So, but a lot of times, which is why I still get a lot of out-of-state trainings, is that even though in out-of-state they require you to be a licensed esthetician to do the lashes, they don't teach the lashes, which is so weird to me, but they don't teach the lashes. I think as of recently, I've been seeing people included, but I've been lashing for 4 years. So my student at the time, they wasn't teaching lashes. They taught the regular esthetician stuff, but not lashes. They taught clusters, but not individual lashes. So but no, you do not need to be a licensed professional. The thing is, dot all your I's, cross all your T's. Make sure that all of your stylists or people that are in your shop are licensed if they're providing a service that your state requires them to be licensed. So should I do booth rent or commission? And they're talking about like in their beauty bar. Me personally, okay, so when I first got this question, my answer was booth rent. And I'm going to explain to you. So I actually was talking to, like, I love talking to like OG stylists, like people that have been in the game for a long time. And so let me do it like this. So my original answer was booth rent, because just from my personal experience, when it comes to booth rent, it's just a lot easier, and also like you don't gotta worry about too much. Like me, I love owning my space, but I also like ease, like I'm also trying to tap into other things, and I can't, like having to like babysit, not technically babysit, because you got to open the door. Like they don't have the same privileges as booth renters, so you got to open the door for them. You need to watch their schedule, make sure that they the people that they bring in are paying. Like it's just so much that comes with it, which is why I knock commission a lot, because it's just a lot. However, I was talking to a lady who been in the hair game for a long time, and she said, when it comes to you owning a salon, it's better to have somebody in and bringing some type of revenue than none at all. So with that being said, I do recommend commission, but only for like, I feel like only for like, how can I say this? Okay, so what I'm trying to say is I do recommend commission, but only like use it as your last resort, because as the OG, like I like to call them OGs, like she said, like it's better to have money flowing some type of way than none at all. Because like what I would do is like if you couldn't pay your booth rent, or if it just wasn't working out for you no more, I'll just be like, I understand, which I truly do, and then I'll just cut the ties and I'll just be like, let me find somebody else instead of like working with them. So she was just explaining to me like you want to always work with people, just so that way there's that cash flow is just, you know, running smooth, because at the end of the day, yeah, you can pay for it, but that's not what we here for. So it just made a lot of sense. So I just say like I will always like promote, like the way I do it, I always promote the booth rent first, and then if it's too much for them, or if it's like their clientele is not where it's at, then I start trickling down if I have to. Now if the shop fully staffed and I don't need to do that, then I just be like, okay, well then maybe another time, you know. But if it's slow, it's better to just have something coming in than nothing at all. So we're from the OG, so that's what I. So the final question is when do I advertise for stylists? So I was getting a lot of that in my DM. So I personally believe once you get them keys, it is time to advertise for stylists, because the moment you get them keys, the next month rent due. And honestly, if you already know that you can get your hands on a space immediately, even before, I would say even like before you get the keys, if you got your eyes set on a place, like a couple places, and you know that you can, like, you money ready, go ahead and start advertising as soon as possible. Because let me tell you, when I first started, I thought that I was gonna put the word out and people was just going to come and it was just gonna be it, and that's not how it works. Now, and a lot of things that being in a position of a business owner and trying to get other businesses to work with you, you learn that like you're not the only one that's trying to figure things out. Other business owners are trying to figure things out for themselves too, so you have to deal with that as well. So if somebody is trying to figure out where they want their business to go, you know, that's them taking their time to figure it out. Now, does that mean that you wait for them to figure it out and give them the spot? No, but you know, there is periods of like stalling that may take place when it comes to like securing somebody to come and secure that booth. So just the more the merrier. Like it's better to like have an abundance of people trying, like keep advertising and, you know, have an abundance of people trying to come to you than like none at all. So I think you should just continue to advertise. You're going to continue to advertise the whole time you have the space. Like just because you get people in and it may be full one time, it don't mean that it's going to be full like the entire time. Because like I said, you are working with other businesses that are also trying to grow, that are trying to find themselves, and trying to make things work for them personally. Like, so you're always going to be advertising. But if you are money ready and you're just looking for a space, go ahead and start advertising. Now if you're not money ready yet, I suggest that you just start advertising once you get the keys. But just be ready. Always, this is just another free tip, anytime that you are purchasing a property, always make sure that you can afford it yourself. So like I never recommend purchasing a beauty bar that's $3 grand and you're like, okay, well if I have 5 stations and I sell them all at 200 a week, that's $1,000 a month each, and that's 5 people, that's 5,000. I'll be able to afford the rent. No, that's not smart, because as I just mentioned, there's going to be dry periods, there's going to be people going to be moving, you know, it's not going to always be a full shop. That's just how the game works. So you always want to move into a space that you can afford yourself, and so during those dry periods you're not stressed out. So that's my tip to you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This frequently asked questions that I get is like a lot. That's why I don't know, it's a lot. So the next video that I am planning to make for you guys is how to save money on decorating your shop. I feel like that is a big video because a lot of times a lot of people go to these salon warehouses and they tax them, like tax the hell out of them, and you don't need to do all of that, especially when it comes to decorating a shop. It's very minimalist than you think. You don't have to do too much. I mean, unless that's even your brand, go for it. But you know, once you get in your space, you're going to always add and add and add. So I'm going to do a video showing you guys how to save money on furnishing your shop, and y'all let me know if y'all want that. I'm gonna make it, but let me know. I still want to know if y'all want it, okay? Because I only want to put out content that you truly want, that you truly want to see from me. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and to follow me. Okay, I've been on a little hiatus, y'all, for the first month of 2022. However, I'll be returning back my birthday. So yeah, so go ahead and follow me so when I pop out, y'all see me. All right, bye.
Show stopping at the letter.